What's good, guys? So in this video I'll be talking about the $100 million lead magnet strategy that Alex Hormozi uses to completely fill out his high ticket workshops. So let's just get right into the video. So if you have been paying attention to his YouTube channel, he has been offering these scaling workshops, and these scaling workshops are pretty high ticket, and the starting price is 5K. And I think there's some type of an upsell after they purchase that, because I've heard people talk about spending 45K plus after coming to these workshops. And if you actually check out a video from one of these workshops, they are completely filled out. So I assume in each cohort he's making millions and millions of dollars, since there are hundreds of people in each cohort. So but the interesting thing about this workshop is there's no direct CTA for this workshop in his videos. There is just a CTA for every lead magnet. In most of his videos, he doesn't directly address the workshop in his videos most of the time. So you might be asking, where does he even get the traffic from? So just the short answer is he just captures the leads revenue from when giving this free lead magnet, and after he captures their revenue, he will send them a personalized lead magnet that is highly relevant to them and the revenue stage that they are in. And if they end up being qualified for the workshop, that means they are making 250K per year plus. He's going to upsell them in his workshops. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But I will be going over in a bit of detail uh, how this funnel actually works, and also how you can actually implement this funnel for your own offer. So let's just get right into the video. So the plan for the video is to first show how he actually gets people from his social media that are qualified to see his workshop offer. And after doing that, I'll be showing the personalized lead magnets that feels tailored rather than generic. And after that, I'll be talking about the funnel structure that he uses to sell people into the workshop. And next to that, I'll be talking about a few examples from the funnels that I have personally built and also implementations. And finally, I'll be talking about the results that we've been getting so far after implementing these funnels for my clients. So you might be asking, why should you even listen to me? So I have worked with personal brands that have amassed millions and millions of views and were able to reach millions of people. And I have helped them actually change and convert this audience and traffic that they're getting into money. And I've been recently implementing this funnel structure to sell their offer, because I see Alex Hormozi selling his offer using this funnel. So I figured out that I might as well use it. So I built a few of these funnels so far, and we've been getting good results, and I'll be talking about the result that we've been getting later in the video. So where does he even get the traffic to fill out these scaling workshops? So as you probably know, Alex Hormozi has one of the biggest personal brands in the business slash self-improvement space. Collectively has 10 million plus followers from his Instagram, LinkedIn, X, YouTube, etc. But the problem lies in the fact that most of his videos and content is pretty top of funnel and attracts people that are not very business oriented and might be just interested in just life advice and that type of stuff. And so in order to filter them out first, he actually, instead of linking the application to his workshop, he first links a free scaling roadmap to get the details about the lead, like their annual business revenue. So he links this free scaling roadmap everywhere in his X, in his LinkedIn, in his Instagram. Everywhere you look, it's the first thing that he is actually linking. It's the this personalized free scaling roadmap. And when you click all of these links, you will be sent to this page that is going to ask you for your details to give you a personalized lead magnet. You'll be asked your name, email, etc. And after that, you'll be asked about your business, more details about your business. And to my knowledge, the only thing that actually matters in personalizing the lead magnet is your annual business revenue. So you might be asking, why does he even asking these extra questions? Doesn't that increase just resistance and lead to drop off? But the fact is, it is this data actually gives insight about our audience distribution, how many employees they have, their net margin, are they a solo business owner, etc. So it's really useful to know about more about your audience, because it's going to help us to tailor our content and our just nurturing mechanisms, etc. And after they fill out the form and click this CTA, they will be redirected to either of these pages. So the first page is if they are making more than 250k per year, they will be redirected to this page, and this is the scaling roadmap offer that is hosted in Las Vegas. But if they end up making less than 250k per year, they will be just redirected to the free lead magnet, because he has nothing to sell them. So that's pretty much the entirety of the funnel. It's not that complicated. So next I will be talking about how you can actually go ahead and implement this. So how can you actually go ahead and implement this funnel for your offer? So the best way that I've found for implementing this funnel is first using a quiz funnel framed as free training, and then after that we are going to use the visitor's answer to tailor the messaging and also the nurturing for our own offer. So this might seem confusing, but I'm going to show an example for a quiz funnel that I built for a football performance offer. So first we funnel the traffic that we get from our social medias to a quote-unquote free training. So as you can see, we tell them to get their personalized free training based on their position, the position that they play in, and after they click the links, they will be sent to this website, just telling them to get their personalized free training. They go ahead and click it, and after that they will be asked the position that they play in. It's a striker, and then the biggest challenge that they face is scanning. So after that, everything is going to be just basically tailored for attackers that struggle with scanning and decision making. So just basically everything, the messaging is going to be completely tailored to them. So let's just check it out. Attention attackers who freeze under pressure, the 4-step scanning, etc, etc. Just it's basically completely tailored for their exact situation. The VSL2 and also the CTA, everything is tailored. And after that, there will be also emails that nurture them further based on their position and also their challenge that they're facing on the pitch to make them buy. And this might seem like an overkill, but we've been getting really good results. For example, a few days or so ago, we were talking to these guys that want to buy our program, and we got on a call with him, and he said something like, I've got to talk to my parents because I don't have the money with me right now, etc. And we just thought it was an objection, and we just let him go. But I didn't think much of him. But after a few days, he came back and actually paid. So this thing is literally an indoctrination or a propaganda machine. It's going to just really help you with nurturing your audience to make them think that your offer is the exact thing that they need to solve their problems. So you might be saying this feels like too much work, or it's an overkill. But you have something you have got to understand is business is just like a pipeline, and you've got to fix the point that is very problematic in your business. So for example, if you are getting enough leads uh, in your pipeline, and also you are really good at fulfillment, so and your marketing is also pretty lively, the things that you actually should be focusing on is your sales process. And you might think you are very great at sales, or your team is really great at sales. Yeah, that might be true, but mm, to visualize what personalization of your offer looks like, most people only personalize just 25% of the sales process. The sales process contains a lot of things like the way sale, the sales page, to nurture them after uh, they came into our landing page. And after that, there will be a thank you page to just show them testimonials, etc. And after that, there will be nurturing emails, and finally there will be a sales call. Most people only tailor the sales call, just telling them how perfect this offer would be for solving their problems. But this is literally 25% of the whole sales process. So you are leaving a lot of leads and consequently money on the table by not tailoring this part. And this is not something that is really new. uh, if you actually go ahead and check out e-commerce YouTubers like Mark Builds, Brands, etc., they all of them use quiz funnels, and it's pretty big out there in the e-com space. And the reason that you probably don't know it when you are in the info space is because info is just a pretty new market, only have been for 10 or so years. Mm. And it's really growing. That's why you can get away with not being really great with your sales process, with your marketing process, but it's kind of becoming saturated right now because everybody is claiming to be a coach after they make their first 10K. So let's just take this hypothetical to drill this home, and let's just say you are looking to let's just say you are looking to lose weight, and you have two coaches in mind. Let's just call them coach A and coach B. Coach A uses a quiz funnel, and coach B uses a generic landing page with a vessel. So let's just go step by step. The vessel, he only talks about losing weight, since you filled out that you want to lose a bit of weight, and his unique way of actually making you lose weight, and why it would be perfect for your situation. But this coach actually talks about just getting you into the best shape of your life, whether you want to gain or lose. So he's being very generic, and that results in some type of perceived expertise. And for coach A, you probably will think that he's an expert at weight loss and he's perfect for your situation. But coach B, he's going to seem like a jack of all trades, master of none, because he's trying to appeal to everybody, people that are actually trying to lose weight and also trying to gain weight, etc., on the same page, on the same vessel, etc. So he's not going to succeed on being perceived as an expert. And after that, in the nurturing process, coach A is going to basically just use testimonials of people that have lost weight and got into the best shape of their life. But coach B uses testimonials of people in wider area of places, like people that actually were skinny and gain weight, etc., etc. So you're not going to feel as he's talking directly to you. So yeah, I hope you actually realize the value of using these quiz funnels for your own offer. It can be literally the factor that a person chooses you or your competitor. So yeah, do what you will with this information. So if you actually are confused about a few things and you want help applying this, you can DM me on Insta. I will make sure I'll get back to you. Whether you want me to do it for you, that will be of course paid, or you want me to actually just give you tips, you can DM me on Insta and we can talk further. That's pretty much it for today's video.